this is Sophia, and I'm here today with the tag video for the stuff that I don't like. I am one of those people that are just extremely friendly. I like to walk in the office, act like I've had my coffee when I haven't had nothing. I'm like, hey, how are you? Great morning. Yeah, how was your night? I hope you rest well. And people are looking at me like, why is she so happy? And I'm like, what do you mean? People think, that I'm going to be nice all the time. And then, like, when I flip out, they're just like, oh, she's horrible. No, you did this. Like, I am slow to anger, but once I am there, it's given blackout moment, okay? It's like, who the hell did she become, okay? She don't hold me accountable for the things that I say and do when I'm upset. That's pretty much how it goes. So, you can compare me to Dr. Jekyll and Hyde. I definitely have two different sides. I want to be mature, but then at the same time, it's like, oh, you're not going to punk me. I'm not no punk. Like, if I have a bag of chips, like, again, I'm one of those people that I'll eat my chips like this, and then I'll get it out of the bag. Even though it messes my hand up, I'll get it out of the bag like that, right? And then somebody will say, can I have some of your chips? And I'll be like, sure, girl. And I'll be like, here. And about to shake it in their hand, and then they stick their hand in there. It's like, really? I was being courteous to share my little chips with you, and you want to stick your little stinking hands in my bag? No. I can't stand when I'm in the bathroom with somebody, and they just flush the toilet, and then all of a sudden I never hear no water run, and they walk out the door. And I mean, part of me wants to be like, no, you need to go in there and wash your hands. But then another part of me is like, this woman or whatever is she gonna hit me. She gonna yell at me or something, and I'm gonna have to wild out on her because she don't have no hygiene manners. Like, another thing that I do not like is people who borrow money. Like, I hate when someone be like, yeah, I want to borrow $20 till next week. I'm not getting my money back. So I tell my friends all the time, if you want the money and you don't plan on paying me my money back, just say, can I have $20? So, yeah, that pisses me off. Don't ask me for no money. You know what I'm saying? Like, you go to work just like I do. You need to manage your money. And if you broke and you don't have no job, whatever case may be, let's reconnect that friends once you get a job. Or another thing that I don't like is putting away my clothes. I will wash them. I will dry them. But I can't stand folding and hanging up clothes. I don't like putting them in my drawers, and I don't like putting them in my closet. I need some Disney action. I need for my clothes to just jump out of the basket, fold themselves, and put themselves up. Another thing that I don't like is when I'm like with somebody and they like pass gas in my room. Like, this is my personal space, okay? You should have went to the bathroom or held it in. I don't know what you need to do or whatever, but do not pollute my air. Like, when I go out, I don't care if it's with a guy or what, if one of my friends, usually I will go pick them up. And the thing is that if I arrive to your home and you're not ready, I will leave. I don't care what we had planned, what we were going to do, and how bad I wanted to go. If you were not ready when I arrive, I am pulling off. And if you don't feel that you're going to be ready in the time that it takes me to get to your home, you need to tell me to wait a minute. Because if I get to your house and you're not ready, then it's going to be a problem. It's not going to be a problem. We're just not going to go. Point blank. Because I'm rolling out. Seriously. One thing that I cannot stand is, okay, so I write poetry. It's for someone to comment on my poetry and be like, deep. Just say you ain't understand what I said. I ain't trying to be funny now, but like sometimes I want to say, what was I saying? Because I know you didn't get it. One thing that pisses me off is people on like Facebook who update their relationship status every time they get in an argument. Okay, last week you got in an argument 3 times. 3 times you changed your status to single. Why? I mean, like, you don't care how unstable you look. You don't care that the world is watching. Like, come on now, monitor or filter the information that you put on, these social networks. Seriously. Okay, first of all, I talk way too much, okay? That's another thing that I do not like. I don't like when people cut me off. Like I'm talking and I'm getting to a real good story and then they like, rings a bell for somebody else and then they start chiming in and I'm looking at them like, wait your turn. That I do not like. Disrespectful children that I cannot beat. I do not like bad children. I don't like to be around them. When I see them just doing inappropriate things and I'm looking at their parent like, why are they doing that? And then the parent is like, I don't know, he's so crazy. No, he needs his butt whooped. He needs a beating. He needs some time out. I need to beat him down. My mother beat the crap out of me and I turned out great. Okay, maybe not like my mother beat me, but I mean, she didn't abuse me enough, but she tore me up when I was younger. Things I do not like when I go to a restaurant with a group of people, and when the bill comes, there's always those people that's like, yeah, can I see the bill? And they're calculating it's like her and her friends sitting over there like with like a pen and pad, and they like, girl. Alright, so I had the fish and that was $8.95. And then I had a drink, and that was $1.95. And then, alright, we say $1 for the tip. And then they would actually give you like $12. Like, no. And then it's always the person that, ate off everybody's plate and probably ordered 1,000,000,001 drinks. And it just agitates me. For me, it's just easier when I go with people that aren't like really penny pinching or whatever. And it's just like, okay, let's split the bill. And they don't mind paying a tip. I cannot stand going to a restaurant with someone who was like, you giving them that much money? Yes, this is how these people make their money. It's what, 15% of the bill, okay? So a true tipper is probably going to do 18 or 20 or something like that. Most of the time, if it's like a cheap spot like IHOP or something like that, I would give them 20% if they were a good waiter. If they're a bad waiter, I still give them, 15%. Sometimes I'll give them 10%, but they get something. And I'll just speak to their manager like, I am a tipper. I know that's how they make their money. So I'm still going to give them money because they did bring me my food. But this and this and this was wrong. And I'm not trying to get them in trouble or whatever. But, I mean, I work in customer service. And my supervisor's always pulling me up for, constructive criticism. And I take it like a champ. So I think that they should too. Point blank. I have a problem with today's communication. I was born when we used telephones. We had a call and you got to talk to someone all night long. And you hang up the phone and you're just so in love and you fall asleep. And you want to talk to them all day. Blah, blah, blah. Now everybody's like, what's your email address? Do you got a Facebook? Are you on Twitter? What's your cell phone number so I can text you? And like right now, I'm on the brink of like blocking text messaging. And I know everybody gonna be like, this bra is broke. No, I'm not broke. I just want you to call me. Because I'm a very sarcastic person. So the thing is that sometimes I may say something that may totally have been a joke. And you didn't get it because you didn't hear my voice. And then I got to put LOL behind and you think I'm joking you. And I probably am. But, the thing is or whatever. It's just so many things can be misinterpreted on texting. And I don't like it. This video was actually really fun. So,